Hi everyone. In this Math Olympiad question, we're going to solve a nice algebraic equation. It says x and y are positive integers and x plus xy plus y equals 76. So we have to solve for x plus y. Now here the important part of the question is that it's written x and y are positive integers. So this is really important to remember while you do the question. Now let's start with our question. So it says x plus xy plus y equals 76. So I'm going to write that down. X plus xy plus y equals 76. Now what are we going to do? How should we solve this equation? Now what do you think? There are two variables, x and y. So how are we going to solve that? What should we do in this? We should opt for factorization. Yes, of course. We are going to do factorize this equation. Now in this factorization there are some rules. If you know the rules or the steps of factorization, you can easily factorize this equation. The first step is if you can split the term, like yes, we can split the term. Then the second step is if you can find the greatest common factor between them. The third is if you can find any identity. The fourth is if you can use product sum rule in that. Fifth goes with quadratic formula, or if you cannot, then go for completing the square, and so on. So there are some steps of factorization. The first step, yes, we can split the term. Now can you see if we can take out any greatest common factor from this equation? Yes, we can take out the factor x common out there. So when you can take out x common, what is left with us? If I take out x common, here I'm left with 1 plus, and here I'm left with y. So we have x times 1 plus y. Alright. Now this side I only have plus y equals to 76. Now as you can see, this is in the form of a factor. 1 plus y is a factor, x is a factor. But what about this? That's plus y. So how are we going to solve this? Plus y equals to 76. Do you get anything in mind? What to do? This is already in the form of a factor. Now to make this also in the form of a factor, let's make it similar to this. This y is added to 1. So let's add 1 to this y as well. So what do you think? Yes, let's do it. X into 1 plus y plus y plus 1 equals to, now if you have added on left hand side, you also have to add to right hand side. So that will be 76 plus 1 on both hand sides. Now you've got a factor y plus 1 similar to this. Now what can you do? Y plus 1, again you can take out the common factor y plus 1, or you can say y plus 1 outside, and you're left with x here, and plus 1 is equal to 76 plus 1 is 77. Now what do you think we can do? Here comes the situation that you need to know that x and y are positive integers. So as they are positive integers, x and y will be always greater than or equal to 1. Now as x and y are always greater than or equal to 1, if I add 1 on both hand sides, x plus 1 will be greater than or equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. Is that right? And y plus 1 is greater than or equal to 1 plus 1, that's 2. So the term x plus 1, what I'm talking about here, if I add here x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2. So this term is greater than or equal to 2. And y is greater than or equal to 1. So if I add 1, y plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2. So these two terms are greater than or equal to 2. Now let's find out the factors of 77. How many factors do you have? 1 times 77. Then you can have 77 times 1. Then you can have 11 times 7. Then you can have 7 times 11. Is that right? I think most probably you will have 4 factors. So now there are two conditions, two cases which we have to take it into consideration. What are those two conditions? Let's see. Now I'm going to have first condition where I'm having two factors, x plus 1, y plus 1. So I'm going to write that x plus 1 is equal to what? Now there are 4 factors into consideration. Now let's check the first factor, 1 times 77. 1 is one factor and 77 is one factor. As you already know, x and y are greater than or equal to 1, and this term x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2. So obviously 1 cannot be a factor because the term is only greater than or equal to 2. So it cannot be a factor. This can't be considered as a factor. So let's strike it off, eliminate it. 1 can't be a factor because the term is only greater than or equal to 2. So the two factors which we are left with are 11 times 7 and 7 times 11. So either of them. So we'll have two cases when x plus 1 is 11 and y plus 1 is 7. The first case. The second case we'll have when x plus 1 is equal to 7 and y plus 1 is equal to 11. So there are two cases. Both of them gets the same answers, vice versa, they are same. Now we have to find x plus y. What is x plus y? So let's say x plus y, I'm going to write that down. X plus y is equal to, what is x plus y? Now you don't need to solve for the values of x and y. If you've solved, that's better. But instead of solving, let's see, x plus y, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 and subtract 2. So how I'm going to add 2? X plus 1, I've added 1 plus, then I'm going to add one more 1, y plus 1. So I have added 2. Now I have to subtract 2. So as I know the values of x plus 1 and y plus 1, let me substitute that. So I have 11 and y plus 1 as 7. So 11 plus 7 minus 2. So that's 18 minus 2, which is equal to 16. So your x plus y is equal to 16. Now let's check for the second case. X plus 1 is 7, y plus 1 is 11. So it's the same thing, 7 plus 11. Again you get 18 minus 2, that's equal to 16. So x plus y is equal to 16. That's how we solve these kind of questions. So if you like it, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye. Take care. Have fun.